Hi guys, this is Marcy from the Health and Fitness Gazebo, and I did promise you when I spoke to you about healthy starches that I was going to show you how your healthy starches can actually make you a delicious dessert. So here is our famed, moist, healthy looking sweet potato, and I went ahead with actually peeling the sweet potato previously. I do have some that's already peeled. This is what it looks like when it's peeled. Now you can go all around, take the skin off, and then you place that down. I want you to come over here and look at this luscious presentation. So this is the peeled potato. When it's peeled like this, I grate it on the grater. It becomes nicely formed like this, like shredded carrots kind of. And what I do, I add my sugar, and I like brown sugar because it's healthier for you. Then I put a tad bit of salt as well, and then I'll put my cinnamon powder. Cinnamon powder is made from the bark actually of the cinnamon tree, and it's grounded, and it gives your desserts a really pleasant taste. Next, I usually add nutmeg, and this is your nutmeg. Really cute little spice, and what it does, it creates that ooze, it creates that cool, it creates that rich flavor in your desserts. This is what it looks like when it's broken out of the shell. And what I do, I take my grater and I rub it across it, and I grate the nutmeg. Now it forms a powder just like the cinnamon, and what I do, I incorporate it in my shredded sweet potato. Guys, it's already looking good. I can taste it already, and I know you are thinking about coming over. That's okay. I do invite guests, so you're invited. Okay, I'm gonna put my grater aside. These sweet potatoes over here can be used at a later time to create more of this really tasty treat. So I'm going to take you over by the stove, and we're going to begin with the baking process. So I'm over here. I'm going to pour a little bit of vegetable oil. I don't like using butter because it's all saturated fat, and remember, we want to eat healthy. So what I'm doing is spreading the fat, a little bit of the oil, along the sides of my saucepan here. And then I'm going to put it right down on the flames. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm using an alternate method for cooking. Not everybody, unfortunately, has a oven. So I do have an oven. I do have a toaster oven as well. This is an alternate way in case something goes bad with the oven, in case something goes bad with your toaster oven. You can always do it on the stove top. So I'm going to make my flame really, really low so we don't end up with a fried sweet potato pie. So right now I'm going to get my sweet potato pie mixture. It's right here. And I'm going to start pouring it into the pot because it's been there for about a minute and it's now warm. or really hot. Don't mind that frying sound. It's gonna steam right out. It's gonna form this really tasty treat. So right now I am going to make sure that it's all spread out. We don't want it too heaped up, because once it's heaped up, it won't soak all the way through. So I'm gonna flatten that. And I want you to come over here. My grandma calls this the glory hallelujah. And the reason she does is because what I'm going to do now is to create a little sauce that goes with on the top of the sweet potato pie. It creates a kind of jelly, gooey, ooey goodness. So watch me, and I'm going to show you how to do that. In this little container here, I have some soy milk, flavored soy milk. I also have some cinnamon that I showed you. I also have some cinnamon in it as well. I put a tad bit of salt as well. Here was the salt, just a pinch. And there's a bit of sugar in it as well. And I'm going to get my water. I'm going to get my water. And I'm going to pour a little bit of water here. Then we're going to stir to make a kind of paste. I think it can take a little more water, so we're going to take this jug and we're going to pour some more water in. Yeah, we could use some more. So swish that around, swish that around. I want you to see it very clearly. Swish that around. Swish that around until we get this consistency, not too thick, not too watery. And this will create the ooey, gooey goodness on the top, called by my grandmother the glory hallelujah. So we just pour that on, and you're gonna love it. You can just taste that right now. I'm just scraping out the little bit that I have left. I don't want you to just hear the sound. I want you to see exactly what I'm doing. So look at that, ladies and gentlemen. Rich, natural flavors. And yes, we're incorporating one of the tubers that I introduced to you yesterday in my YouTube video. So I'm about to cover that, and we're going to let it seethe for about 2 hours on the very, very low heat. Please go to my Instagram page in the next 3 hours and you will see the sweet potato pie. Ladies and gentlemen, I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope that you will try it at home. Remember, all you need is natural ingredients. You start with your sweet potato, peeled, shredded, your salt, your wonderful nutmeg called allspice. It's popular in countries like Grenada, Jamaica, and some parts of Africa. And you're going to need your brown sugar. Yes, I advocate brown sugar because it's closest to the natural cane sugar. Now, the white sugar is bleached. As I told you, bleaching processes takes out the nutrients out of your food. So you need your food as close to natural as possible. And we added cinnamon as well, a rich, nice grounded cinnamon. And that makes the taste pop as well. So we ask that you go to my Instagram, and that is found at
Health and Fitness by Marcy.
That's right. Inspirational Sadie is helping me, ladies and gentlemen. We're doing a collab right now. I didn't tell you. Surprise, surprise. Go to Inspirational Sadie as well and subscribe, like, share, and look out for more healthful recipes. I'll serve up your piece on Instagram in just 2 hours. Bye. Have a great evening. Love you all. Stay safe.
Bye, guys.